Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. We are on Lake 2 headed back to Bakersfield, and we just popped out of Crescent City. We're headed south, and just wanted to stop at this little vista point here, show you guys. I'll flip the camera around here in a minute, but we have one more night on the road. We're trying to get to Big Sur tonight, and then we're going to be making our way back home. So it's kind of our last 2 days of enjoyment up here on the northern coast. Just been beautiful. Love it. Definitely would love to find a way to be able to live over here someday. It's just very cool. So yeah, you can see these rock formations are definitely intriguing. There's so many different areas where we'll have these crazy formations of rock, and then it opens up into the beach. Foggy, a little bit foggy today. Just pretty much my favorite type of weather. Make our videos. So this is the Trees of Mystery Museum. We're gonna just pop in here real quick and take a look. We saw it on the way up, and I said, you know what, we gotta stop and check this out. So I'm gonna do that real fast and keep our day moving. But you wanna come in? Oh, where's it at? Okay, so this Paul Bunyan Trees of Mystery. Yeah, this is definitely a mysterious place, that's for sure. Klamath, California. Look at that big old guy. That's Babe, the ox. The boots are 10 feet high. Waist 52 feet around. Chest 66 feet around. This thing weighs 30,000 pounds. Wow. Do not enter. Yeah, I'm not planning on it. Well, we're gonna go check out the little tourist trap thing here. See what we got. So the Bigfoot culture is huge up here. And the Indian stuff too. Here's some arrowheads. Scary little mask there. Oh, that's a pretty good sized wolf right there. Dagger. Copper dagger. Very interesting. That's a seal intestine parka. Baskets. I mean, could you imagine? Exploring this country back in these days. That would have been, I was definitely born in the wrong timeline. This stuff always just really intrigues me so much. These settlers. It's like a map of, oh, that's the, that the Great San Joaquin Lake that used to be, or yeah, I think it was. That's how California used to look. And that was all water, all the way up through there. I'm pretty sure this is Klamath. Oh, this was a cool little stop. There is a lot of elk up here too. See one up there on the wall. What was that? That was a deer. Cheyenne. Pretty cool. All right, we're gonna keep the trip moving. Lori's out here looking for something to get. They got walking sticks. You can get a walking stick. Okay, well, that was the Trees of Mystery in Klamath. Looks like they got a little motel here. Quite busy. We're gonna keep making our way to the south. This is a neat little historical looking place. Look at those dogs. Look at his dogs. Never been up through here. Ferndale, I think, is what this place is called. I love all the old storefronts. Very cool. So this is probably likely where Bigfoot resides. All of these trees have this crazy moss coating on them. And we kind of jumped off the 101 on one of these side roads out of Ferndale. And we're gonna make our way to a couple little tiny towns that are not on the beaten path. And it's adding a couple hours to our trip, but it's just amazing to come through here. And it's almost untouched back here. You know, there's a road back here. You see a couple cars here and there, but it's very, very off the path. And these ancient trees are massive. So we got out of the forest. Now there's the ocean right there. And these are some ranches that are like literally, they just go right up to the ocean here. And I mean, you got cows free ranging down through here. No fences, just somebody's got one heck of a ranch down here. I'd have to say this is probably some of the most desirable land in all of the United States. Wish I could get my hands on some of it. Yeah, he doesn't even have his gates closed. You just let him run. I forget what the name of this little outpost is. It's actually like, I think it's like a town, or it was. Very, very cool. A lot of history. That old barn's been there for a little bit. Mailbox. We just came down off of that. This is stuff you don't get to see if you stay on the 101. You gotta take some of those little detours, and it takes you into the forgotten lands. Now it looks like we're headed back into the forest. So this little 2-lane takes you right down to the water. Literally ranching right up to the Pacific Ocean here. The water's like kind of a lighter blue. Must be shallower right here, like nice and real flat. Yep, there's our new home right there. knock on the door and see if it's for sale. All right, guys, we made it. That was an awesome little side trip that we took. We were deep in the forest, probably about 60 miles of like pretty much single lane roads with double lane but barely, and just awesome. Got to get down by the ocean there, saw some of those ranches. That was really cool. Like 0 cell service for, it took us probably about 4 hours to get from up near Eureka down here to Redway. We popped out right here in Redway. We went through a little place called Cape Town, Petrolia, and Eddersville or Edderstown, but just literally like no, very little touched by civilization there. So, but it was awesome. And you know, traveling the 101, you're not going to see that kind of stuff. So it was really nice, and I just really enjoyed getting off the main path and cutting around. We were planning on going to Big Sur, but that took so much time out of our day. We're still like 6 hours from Big Sur, so we're gonna detour that and probably try to make it to like Petaluma tonight, and maybe find a cool spot in Petaluma and just spend the night there and get home tomorrow. So hope you guys enjoyed the little bit of video I was able to do, and I'll keep kind of showing the interesting things I find along the way. Well, we're making our way south. This time we're going to go through San Francisco just because, and we're gonna cross the Golden Gate Bridge here. So hopefully I'll be able to get a good shot of the bridge, and maybe even if there's a place to stop, we might stop and take a look. But we are almost coming into San Francisco here, and we'll be crossing the bridge here shortly. There it is right there. Oh wow, there it is. I can't remember. I think I've been across it before, but definitely was a little kid last time we went. Okay, so we just found out that it's $7 to cross this bridge. So every car that's going across this bridge right now is paying $7.25. It'd be cool if there was a spot to stop and actually get out. There it is, guys. Golden Gate Bridge, San Francisco, California. That thing is massive. Hopefully we don't have an earthquake right now. I didn't see any like cameras. They have these toll roads. They just take a picture of your license plate and then they send you a bill in the mail. It's good old California. What is that? And that's San Francisco is over this way. There's Alcatraz over there. Oops. All right, we got through the bridge. That over there is Alcatraz. It's kind of hard to get a good view of it. Maybe when we get under this bridge here, get a better shot. I don't know what that thing is. Big old temple looking thing there. So Alcatraz, it doesn't seem like it's that far offshore, but it's out there. Yeah, we're not gonna get to see it again. Looks like we're coming into like downtown area here. All right, so here we are, the famous neighborhoods and very steep roads. Look at this. This is like a 45-degree incline here. And you gotta work your way all the way to the top. I mean, definitely wouldn't want to get on a skateboard and try to come down this. It'd be fun on a dirt bike. Oh, we got to get to the very top here. Well, we decided we're going to take a last-minute detour over to Pismo, our hometown beach. And so now we're coming down the 101. Look at that. Looks like they're burning some vineyards over here. Surprised they're even letting them do that. But they're definitely doing it. They tore out a vineyard. They're burning it up. So we're making our way towards Pismo. We went through San Francisco this morning, saw the Golden Gate Bridge. That was kind of fun. It wasn't as bad as we thought it was going to be. Got through there pretty quickly. But this is literally the last leg. We're going to spend one night in Pismo, dip our toes in the sand, get a little ocean water on our feet, and then back to the grind tomorrow. So we'll be back, next time you'll see us is back in Mammoth, most likely. And we'll be working on things up there.